Out of my friendship group, why am I the only one that can drive legally? Lashes are not real, my hair's not real, my lips are even, I've even got lip fillers. You won't even buy a packet of £1 sweets for your brother, but you want to go and spend 9 bags on your boyfriend. Hey my lovelies, welcome back to my channel. Sorry for the, the long awaited post, but I'm here. I'm gonna be giving you guys, this is actually my younger audience, I'm gonna be giving you guys tips on things that I've learned from my teenage years. Bear in mind, I'm only 20 years old now, but to be fair, I started my teenage years about about say 7 years ago, about that. So I've learned a couple of things, now I'm going into my young adolescence, praise God. But I'm going to be telling you guys things that you should know growing up, 16, 17, 18, 19, that kind of age group. Things you should know, or things that I've learned that you guys should know. This is for like, say, the older teenagers. I would say get a driver's license. You need a driver's license. I'll be real, it doesn't matter about getting a car. Don't be fussed about getting a car. Just get your driver's license. As soon as you have an opportunity to do it, I'd say get it. And I know that the rates of lessons are going up. When I was younger, I passed mine when I was 18, so when I did my test it was £28. Now I'm hearing it's £45 to £50 for an hour. Sorry, I'm so sorry if you get a lot, but to be fair, that's just the rate, that's the way it goes. But let me tell you something, you save so much time having your license. So I just feel like it's such a big accomplishment, and it really is a way of saying like, yeah, I've got my driver's license. Have you? Like, you don't need to mention if you've got a car or not, but you can just say like, yeah, I got a driver's license. Like, yeah, that's what I do. Like, I flex my driver's license all the time, because out of my friendship group, why am I the only one that can drive legally? Like, hello, my friends, I know you're watching this. Can you like get your license, please? We all need to be within. But anyway, that's one thing. Get your driver's license. I feel like it's so important, especially when TFL, number one, TFL is a scam. They take off so much money from you. And I don't know, I feel like once you get your license, you'll be able to, like, the value of actually having a car as well, you'll be so responsible for it, hopefully. So yeah, that's one thing I would say. Get your driver's license as soon as you can. Like, I'm not even joking, guys, don't wait, because the thing is, once you don't get it, it's like you get used to not having a license, or you get used to just living life by going on public transport. So I'd say 110%, you need to get that license. Not even joking. That's what you need to do. Failing your GCSE/A levels is not the end of the world. I'll be so honest. That doesn't mean fail on purpose. That does not mean that whatsoever. Still try your hardest, but just know that it's not the end of the world. There is still other routes, still other ways you can get a career in life. Obviously back then was a lot harder, but now I feel like there's so many apprenticeships that you can do. You can go to college instead of going to sixth form. There's a lot of opportunities that you can take, rather than having to like strive for the best grades. You get what I mean? For me, I didn't do too well on my GCSEs and my A levels. I did worse on my A levels than I did on my GCSEs. But I still am in uni. I still managed to go to sixth form, and I'm still here. I feel like just know what you're able to do and what your best is, and reach for that. Do you understand what I'm saying? You need to be able to do your best. Like, it's not even a thing where like, oh, maybe not. Do it, do your best. And I know sometimes your parents are going to get onto you but on it and say the same thing, but honestly, do your best. Also, just know that, because I know a lot of people struggle with the idea like, oh, I need to pass. If I don't pass, I'm a failure. You're not, really and truly, you're not. Like, there's other ways of going about it. Some you may have to resit your GCSEs if you fail them. Some you have to may resit your A levels if you fail them. But then that doesn't mean anything. That just means you gotta try again. Do you understand? And on top of that, as I said before, you don't have to go to uni. You can do other things, like you can do an apprenticeship, you can do a degree apprenticeship, you can get work experience, you can take gap year. It's not always straight boom into uni, because there's some people that don't even want to after they fail their like A levels, they think, oh, now I'm not gonna be able to go to uni. You may not be able to go to uni of your choice, but you can still go to university. So that is one, like, I feel like that's one rumor that goes around, that, oh, if you fail your A levels, that's it, you're done. No, it is not true. Like, you need to obviously have good qualifications, but at the same time, you can still go to uni, you can still get into uni. So that's one. You can still get apprenticeships as well, you can still get experience. I think don't stress about it too much, because it really is not the end of the world. Like, honestly, coming from an older person, like your older sister, I might be real, there's other ways of going about it. It's honestly not the end of the world. I think you just have to do your research. If you know what you want to do, that's fantastic. Do your research, take the next steps, because you're not the only one that's been in the position that you're in. Say if you failed before, there's been multiple people who failed before and still managed to get very good paying jobs, go very far in life. So it's really not the end of the world. Like, trust me, there's other people who've been in your position before, mine included, and we've still managed to come out on top. So yeah, that's just like, just saying from experience, it's not the end of the world. Like, I'm telling you, there's so much other options for you to do. Don't listen to people that are always going to tell you like, oh, this is it, uni or no way. That's not true. Especially if that's something you don't want to do as well. If you know you don't want to go to uni and you're only going because your friends are going, you need to ask yourself a few questions. Like, obviously uni is a great experience, but if you know you don't have the mental capacity for it, or you know you're not good at studying, then look at other alternatives. Like, yes, that may say goodbye to being around your friends all the time, but think about your future. What's better for you, you know? That's something I had to do. I really wanted to go to a specific university, and they did offer me a course, but they didn't offer me a course that I wanted to do. And even though all my friends were going to that university, unfortunately I had to decline it and go to a different uni where I didn't know anybody. But that's fine, because like, now I've got some really close friends in the uni that I go to now. So trust me, new opportunities will arise. You'll be able to make new friends, because everyone's in the same boat as you. And also, like, yeah, the bonds that you create are amazing. You're really focused, you're really studied, and that's what you're in uni for, not to mess around. So make sure you do your research and you've got the right intention, because when it comes to uni, it's not all like games and messing around and partying. Like, no babe, it's not about that. Take it serious, especially getting into the habit of just taking it serious, especially in your first year, because I know people say that, oh yeah, first year doesn't really count. Make it count. Like, treat it as if it counts, because if you don't treat it as it counts in the first year, you're going to continue that attitude into the second year and the third year, and it's just going to reflect on your grades. So that's not something you want to do. I just say take it serious from the jump. Like, you're in uni now, you want this degree, yes or no? So do what you need to do, study, get your head down, and get that first level grades. I think one of my most important lessons that I've learned is that your friends right now may not be your forever friends. Obviously this is different in different circumstances. So if you're changing from secondary school to sixth form, or sixth form into uni, the people that you're currently hanging around with may not be with you forever. And that's just a sad reality. Like, it's not the same for everybody. Some people keep close with their friends from secondary, some people don't. They move away to new sixth forms where they have new opportunities to make new friends. Same thing with uni. People go to different unis everywhere, so you don't know like whether you're going to keep the bond. And I'm telling you, it's no problem. I speak to about 3 people from my secondary school, one of them being one of my very close friends. And from my sixth form, I speak to about 2 people, one of them being my close friends. So I don't really have the close bonds like that from the people I went to school with, like for 2 years and like 7 years. So and I'm not saying that is an issue at all. Like, it happens. People grow apart, you grow distant. It naturally happens. No bad vibes, no nothing. It's just that, like, it creates an opportunity and lesson. An opportunity to find new people to talk to, you know, create new bonds. When you go to university, that is something that will definitely happen. Same thing with sixth form, you become friends with people that are also taking the same course as you. So there are different opportunities that will come about for you to speak to new people and you to create close friends. They do say that in university, you actually tend to be like, the people that you make friends with, they're like your forever friends. I don't know how true that is, but I'm not gonna lie, the friends that I've made in university, like, I'm very close to them. Like, they will probably be my bridesmaids because we are close. And those are like my sisters. Like, I really do appreciate them for being there for me, and, you know, vice versa. So yeah, the friends that you have right now, obviously keep them close for sure, but don't get too worked up if you guys end up distancing. Don't take it to heart. You know, these things happen. You know, it actually just happens. I don't think you shouldn't force it at all. That's the last thing you want to do. You don't want to force a friendship. If the other person is clearly not reciprocating how you feel, then it's fine. Like, again, people come and go in your life all the time, so it's never the end of the world. I do feel like, put yourself out there. Don't be afraid to do that at all. Put yourself out there, talk to new people, get to know new people that you wouldn't usually talk to, you know, people that are not really your spec. Definitely try and build connections, because you don't know who you could be building a connection with. Like, you don't know if you could be building a connection with the smartest girl in class, or you don't know you could be building a connection with your potential future, whatever. So yeah, there's literally like so many opportunities for you to just expand your social circle, and I feel like you should definitely do that. And that's something I kind of regret, because in my university I kept myself to myself, when really I should have just gone to every event that they had going on and just spoken to all people. But I'm naturally shy, so that was hard for me, to just speak to anybody. But eventually, like, I did speak to some people, and yeah, those are people are still my friends to this day, which I'm so grateful for. So yeah, but I would say definitely go to the ACS events, go to the different what's it called, societies that they have. You know, same thing with sixth form. Attend like extra classes, go to the library, see the people about you, talk to the people that are taking your course. Like, when you do group projects, make sure you keep in contact with them people, because you're gonna need them. So yeah, no, it's true what they say, like, definitely you'll need to. So definitely you need to create connections, because yeah, you honestly don't know who you could literally be sitting next to. They say that all the time. You don't know who you could be sitting next to. So I just say create connections. Good ones too, please. We want the right influences. We do not want the wrong influences from the wrong type of people and the wrong type of crowd for you to get sucked in. Make sure that person is fruitful in your life, adding to your life, you know, not leading you away from your end goal. Not knowing what you want to do is okay, guys. It's okay. I don't know how many times I've had to say this. Like, it's okay. If you are in, like, finish your GCSEs, or you're going through your GCSEs right now and you still don't know what you want to do, that's fine. You're still a baby. To me, you're still a baby. Like, you've literally got so many years in your life, God willing, and you still have so much time to, like, think about what you want to do, what you do and don't like, what you kind of can't handle. You know, you have so many like ideas and so many just opportunities and chances for you to do activities and stuff like that to find out what you actually like. So I feel like if you don't know now, you're good. Like, just keep doing what you're doing. Please keep going with the flow, keep studying, keep doing whatever, because through that you'll know eventually, like, this is what I like. I didn't know what I wanted to do. Listen, guys, I changed my mind so many times. In secondary, I wanted to be a pediatrician, and I wanted to be a marine biologist, I wanted to be a diver, and I wanted to be an Olympic swimmer. Now I want to be a psychological therapist. So it changes all the time. and I didn't know what I wanted to do until sixth form, until I finished my my A levels, when I actually studied psychology, and I realized this is what I wanted to do. And I knew I wanted to go well, I had to go to uni, but I knew that I wanted to do psychology, something in that field. And even by the time you finished your A levels, you don't have to go straight to uni. You can do a gap year, and you can use that time to get your bread up and think about, what am I gonna do? Or just take a break in general. Like, there's actually a lot of time. You're still young. You don't need to rush through life. Like, this whole thing about, oh, I need to finish uni by this time so I can get married by this time and have kids by this time. Did God tell you was even gonna live that long? Oh! No. So that's what I'm saying. Just take each day as it comes. Like, obviously, yes, plan for the future, but just be blessed that you woke up, you know? Just be grateful that you woke up another day, because God didn't have to do that. So I think just take each day as it comes, and through that, build and plan. You can eventually, you know, build up a plan of, okay, I know I like this, I want to do this again, I like this kind of lessons, and I'm gonna study this when I get to uni, or when I do my A levels, these are subjects I'm gonna pick, etc, etc. So, you know, definitely build up a plan. But not knowing what you want to do right now, it's not a problem. I'm so sorry, I don't care what anybody says, it's not a problem. It becomes a problem when it's been years on years on years on end and you still don't know what you want to do. Then it becomes a problem. But even in that time, still get your money up, stack it. So when time does come for the time you need it, say that's building a house, buying a car, whatever, you got it there. So you didn't waste all of that. You use that break period to work on something. I don't know, travel the world, go to different countries, you know, have new experiences, meet new friends. There's loads of stuff you can do before actually going to uni. There's people who are 40, 50 years old and just starting uni. So you who's young, 16, 17, and deciding that you don't want to go to uni right now, I'm sorry, it's not a problem. Because if auntie can do it when she's 60, then that means you don't have to do it right now. So yeah, you have all the time in the world. Like, just take your time, breathe, and you'll be all right. Another thing, this is so important. Don't let social this is another thing. Don't let social media fool you. Okay, the younger generation, and when I say younger generation, I mean the people that are like, say, 16 to about 18 years old, even a bit younger, I'd say 14 to about 18 years old. You cannot compare yourself to people that you see on social media. The people that you see in terms of influencers and content creators, they're way older than you. You're not in the same bracket as them. You can't have what they have because they have a lot more experience. They may be doing a lot more than you have. They worked for it for a long time. So don't kill yourself trying to get to where they're at. Do you understand what I'm saying? A lot of the time, and this was me included, I used to idolize those type of people, like say Shamara London, Madison B. I used to look at them and I used to be like, I really want my life to be like that. Even though they're a couple years older than me, I used to be like, I want that. How come I'm not there yet? And sometimes it's just not your time. It's not your time yet. Or sometimes that's not even going to be your life. Like, you don't know. On top of like not letting social media fool you, not everything you see is real. I remember talking to a friend one time and I used to complain to her like, oh, I really want flowers. Like, how come I'm not getting flowers? Da, 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 da. And she told me, she was like, oh, you don't know why that guy is giving her flowers. She could just be getting flowers because they've just had a massive argument and that's his apology. Like, you don't know, like, not everybody's getting flowers just because. I know it says that in the letters, but it's not just because. Like, sometimes it's an apology, especially coming from somebody who's been on social media for a hot minute now. Just be happy and confident in yourself and what you like. If that's something you like, then own it. I'm so sorry. Don't let whatever you see on social media change your perspective on how you view things, especially how you view things that you love. If you love stuff, then keep on going at it. Like, for example, I love Lego, and that's something I will proudly say. Like, I don't care what anybody has to say. I like Lego, and that's okay. Like, if people are gonna hate me for it, then I'm sorry. Who's really sad here? It's not me, because I'm still happy at the end of the day. It's a facade. That doesn't mean go start acting crazy but it does mean that be your real authentic self. And that's what I want my platform to be, my real authentic self. Like I even have a vlog coming out, and I literally said in my vlog, like, everything I did in this vlog was just a productive day. It wasn't what I do on a day-to-day basis, because on a day-to-day basis I work. I don't go out all the time like I did in that vlog. So yeah, some people like to lie, and people like to lie on social media. They do, I'm telling you. Like, they pretend everything is sweet, nice. No babe, it's not. Like, I'll even be real with you right now. Like, my lashes are not real, my hair's not real, my lips are I've even got lip fillers. Not everything you see on social media is fake. Do you understand? So yeah, I'd say just definitely be yourself, because if people begin to love a version of you that's not real, you're only playing yourself. At the end of the day, you really are only playing yourself, because you know that when you go back home, that's not who you are, and you're really going to run yourself so dry, and you're going to get so tired of trying to keep up with the image you've maintained on social media. So that's why I always say, just be real. Just be real, because then that's the raw version of you. Like, you don't have to pretend, you don't have to fake it. It's just how you are, and I'm pretty sure people will love you more if you're showing who you really are, rather than pretending to be someone that you're not. And imagine if you get caught. I'm so sorry. Like, what do you do? Yeah, just be real and raw. Okay, my next kind of like important one is, you're too young for a relationship. Yes, come on, bite my head off. You are too young for a relationship. Sorry, you're 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. What do you need a relationship for? Unless you're gonna get married and you're 100% certain, like, you're getting married. Cool, fair enough. But if you're just dating for dating's sake, what are you doing? Like, you want to get married at 24, but you're 16. You still have your GCSEs to do, you still have your A-levels to do. Like, you don't know what could happen in that time. Don't let anybody rob you of what you have planned for your future life. I feel like you need to focus on your goal now. If your goal is to get married now, do it by all means. But if you are not planning to marry now, then what are you doing? You have no business, honestly. Like, I know this is going to be a touchy subject for some, but I'm like, you're hearing it from me before you hear it from somebody else. You don't need to do that. I'm so sorry. I definitely learned that the hard way, because I thought that by the age of 16, I was ready for all that. I thought I was a big gal. I thought I was ready to, start having, bear in mind, I still haven't had my first boyfriend yet. I thought I was ready to have my first boyfriend at 16. And then I thought I was ready to have my first boyfriend at 18. No, I wasn't ready, because the first time I thought I was ready for all that, I was 16 and I got my heart broke. So I wasn't ready for nothing, okay? And I learned my lesson very well. There's still so much in life. Like, I don't know why people are so quick to get out the single phase. Guys, you do realize once you start dating, or once you get married, like, you're not getting single life back again unless you become single. Like, just use that time to, spend time with your friends, your family, go out, go on holiday with your girls. Like, just have fun in your single time. Not too much fun, or not crazy fun. You know what I mean by that when I say that. But I mean, just spend time with, your close ones, your loved ones, because there's time for dating again. I don't know why people, sorry, I'm getting a bit, I'm getting quite touchy about this subject, but I don't know why people feel like they have to date by a certain time, because who said that? Who said that? I feel like that was such a generational thing. Like, oh yeah, a good time to get married is 24. Nobody said that. Like, you can be married and date whenever you want to. Like, whenever it's ideal for you. If you feel like you're not ready to do that until you're 42, then that's fine. You're not ready to do that until you're 42. Like, don't rush it because you see other people getting stuff on social media. And don't rush it because all your friends are getting into relationships. Most of my friends around me, are in relationships or they have people that they're talking to. And I before that's something I wanted, but then actually I was like, actually no, let me just, you know, enjoy my little singleness, go on holiday whenever I want to, you know, spend my money for me, the money I earned it for me, not the two of us, because it just gets harder. Like everything you're going to be doing is for the two of you. Like your emotions are going to be based off yours and his, or yours and hers. It's a lot, do you know what I mean? And especially as a young person, it's too much for you to deal with. Like you're so young for you to be thinking about, oh, how's my boyfriend feeling today? Or how's my girlfriend feeling today? Oh, I need to make sure she's okay. Oh, I don't want to hurt her feelings. You're too young for all that stress. I'm so sorry. And to be doing that on top of GCSE, to be doing that on top of GCSE and A levels, like stop it. You're adding unnecessary stress. Like you don't need that right now. I'm sorry. Take a break from that lifestyle. That is gonna come. It will find you. They always say that relationship will come find you. You don't need to be going out searching for it, because if you go out searching for it, you're not gonna find it. You're actually not. And I'm just being real. Like you're not gonna find it. So just let it come to you, and God will take care of the rest. Like if it's meant to be, it will be. But as of right now, whatever stage you are in life, just carry on with that. Keep doing what you're doing. Like you don't need to have a relationship. It's not a need, it's not a necessity. Like I feel like people are probably saying that now because they're seeing how relationship has been idolized on TikTok. And let me add on to this. Oh my days, please.
Shh, just relax, be calm, Dion, be calm.
Let me just add on to this, yeah. Don't be expecting no Balenciaga or Fendi or, you know, designer from your boyfriend that is 18 years old. He works part-time. He can't do that. He works at McDonald's. He can't do that. Like, there's no problem with him working at McDonald's. But why are you expecting so much? Say it vice versa. Like, you're expecting your girl to get you Dior boot trainers. That's her whole salary. Like, come on, please. Let's get priorities. Like, even when did these young kids even start wearing all designer and stuff like this anyway? Like, I must be getting too old or something. But yeah, don't be expecting too much because you're not there yet. Like, you're not in a position to even be. If you are, fairs, I can't lie, I give it to you, yeah. But for you to be ordering big stuff like this at your young age, no way, you're struggling. Like, you're struggling. You won't even buy a packet of £1 sweets for your brother, but you want to go and spend 9 bags on your boyfriend. But don't kill yourself trying to impress my man. Don't do that, please. It's okay. Let me tell you, it's okay. Like, just, you know, that's why I say, when it comes to relationships, just step back. Let it find you. You don't need to go and find it. And I'm pretty sure, like, if the guy or girl loves you for you, he's gonna be happy with whatever you get him. I feel like this whole idea of expensive gifts and the multiple gifts on the bed came from social media anyway. You don't need to do that. But yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's my 2 cents. If you don't like it, you don't like it. You can stop watching, but that's fine. I'm gonna stick by whatever I said. And last but not least, guys, stay fresh. Please keep clean. Smell good. Good. Remember to wash your armpits and wash yourself, scrub yourself clean. Like, you're actually going through puberty. Your hormones are gonna be high. You're gonna have a smell. Make sure you maintain that. Make sure you keep clean. I actually have a couple recommendations of perfumes for the girlies. I'm sorry, I'm not a guy, so I don't have perfume recommendations for the guys. Although I know that the Dior one is really good. I think it's affordable. But for the girlies, I'm gonna say the most affordable one I've got right now is my Lush Let the Good Times Roll. This smells like butter popcorn. So good. And it cost me £25. Which isn't too bad. Smells really good, lasts so long. I literally sprayed it on myself a couple hours ago and it's still on me. So it smells really good. Like, this one is butter popcorn. That's the kind of scent It's not my usual scent, but I liked it, I'm not gonna lie. I leant towards that one. My second most affordable is these two. This one costs about £30. I'm not sure the price of this one, but if you like fruity, this is for you. I'm very much a fruity girl. I love fruity scents. This is what I'm into. Like, I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Jimmy Choo was the best. Everyone used it, which is why it's like hardly any left. I need to top up. But yeah, everybody likes that one. I always got compliments on this one. It's so good. It's also a very affordable too, so I definitely 100% recommend this one. More on the pricier side are my Valentino. This one is I don't even know which one's my favorite. This is more of a spicy scent, so it's great for autumn, winter time. This is more of a fruity scent, so whichever, either or. I know a lot more people tend to get this one, which is okay, but really I think I like this one more. This was the first one that I got, so I smelled it and I was like, yes, I need that. Just make sure you guys keep clean, smell good, look good, keep yourself hydrated, moisturized. Like, you guys are beautiful kings and queens. Like, God made you in his image, so respect your body, which is your temple. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. I love you guys so much. I really appreciate you. Oh my gosh, I really appreciate reaching 100 subscribers. I know it's a milestone, but honestly I am so grateful. Like, you guys don't understand, it just means bigger and better things for me, like it does. And that also, I also want to bring you guys on my journey. But yeah, remember, stay prayed up, always give God his praise and thank him every single day. The things that I have learned in my teenage years, obviously I've just come out of my teenage years, so that I still have a lot of things that I can look back and reflect on. Hopefully by the end of my 20s I can do another video, you know, what I learned in my 20s. But yeah, no, for real guys, I am really appreciative for you, and I know I say this every single video, but I'm so appreciative to God as well. Hopefully this reaches somebody and you guys will, you know, remember to like, share and subscribe, all of that stuff. I will see you in my next video, lovelies. Goodbye.